It's Tuesday, the 28th of March 2023, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2, where the content rotates. The vendors and the challenges reset, and we got a chance for new content to be added into the game. Stay tuned for info related to Master Root of Nightmares raid. We've got Season of Defiance updates, seasonal challenges, Banshee's weekly weapons, and what is in the Eververse store this week. If you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Okay, without further delay, let's dive into the weekly reset items for the week. Okay, it is week 5 of Season of Defiance, so we've got Legend at Defiance Battlegrounds. They have arrived today, so you should be able to launch them from the menu here. So there's the menu. Legend Defiant Battleground and the EDZ to jump in and try that out today. Also, we have the weekly mission, We Stand Unbroken, so that story is going to advance this week. Of course, we had the untimely death of Amanda Holiday last week, so to see what happens after that. Also today, the master version of the Root of Nightmares raid launches. Plus we've got that Adept raid loot, and challenges are unlocked for the first time in this raid. That's really, really exciting stuff. In terms of the nightfall for the week, we've got the Glassway, and the weapon this week, really exciting one. This one is Buzzard. This one is a reprise sidearm. Used to be a ritual weapon, so it's going to be really interesting to get this one in the game as a nightfall reward. In terms of the featured content for the week, the featured raid is the Vow of the Disciple raid, and the featured dungeon, well, that one's over on the moon, and that is the Pit of Heresy. Well, checking out Crucible, Trials is back on Friday, so it's another chance to get your God Roll Immortal. Plus, we've got bonus Trials ranks all weekend, so that is double XP, so a really, really good opportunity this weekend to get all that great new Trials loot. Okay, next up, let's check out the seasonal challenges. So it's week 5. So first of all, we've got Still Standing, complete week 5 of the We Stand Unbroken quest. We've got Legendary Liberator, so complete a Defiant Battleground on Legend difficulty. We've got Favoured Warrior, so earn favours from Justice, Grace, and Zeal during Season of Defiance activities, and bonus progress awarded for favours earned during activities on Legend difficulty. Then we've got Friendly Neighbourhood Guardian, so complete a weekly mission from Lightfall on Hero difficulty or higher. And then we've got Unraveling the Sun, so defeat Guardians of Crucible. Bonus progress is granted for opponents defeated with Strand, Solar, and Void ability final blows. And then we got Dredging Up Victory, so complete Gambit matches and bonus progress for wins. We've got Adversaries of Humanity, so defeat Taken and Vex bosses in Vanguard playlist or strikes. And then finally we've got Righteous Blade, to acquire the Ecliptic Distaff. Next up, let's check out the raids and the dungeons for the week. So first of all, we've got Kingsfall raid. The challenge here is Gaze Amaze. We've got the Vault of Glass, and the challenge there is Strangers in Time. Going over to the Dreaming City, we have the Last Wish raid. The challenge there is Forever Fight. Then if we go down to the moon, we've got the Gardener Salvation raid over here. And the challenge here is a Link to the Chain. Going on over to Europa. Got the Deepstone Crypt raid. Challenge here is the Core 4. I think that leaves us with the featured raid for the week, and that's the Vow of the Disciple. And as you can see, that is the featured raid. All of the challenges are available. Mentioned earlier in the video, the featured dungeon is the Pit of Heresy. Now, if you haven't done that one for a while, or if you're brand new to Destiny, a really good fun dungeon, that one, so jump into that. Of course, on all of the featured raid and the dungeons, you will get some pinnacle gear if you're looking to level up. Yeah, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles. So with the Nightfall, that one is the Glassway, and the weapon is the Buzzard. So that's a really, really good one. Checking out Vanguard Ops, got a Stasis Surge, got a Solar Threat, so put on your Stasis subclass, and that is really, really going to help you out. Checking out Crucible for the week, so the rotating playlist this week is Rift. Iron Banner has gone, of course. That'll be back later on in the season. Trials of Osiris is back at the weekend. And you are going to get those bonus ranks, of course. Picking out Gambit. Do 3 matches to get some pinnacle gear in regular or freelance. Pretty much it for Gambit for the week. Okay, we are in the tower. Always jumping off the roof. Head on over to see Banshee-44 and see what weapons he has for us this week. Okay, first of all, the featured weapons. We've got Under Your Skin, Agile Bowstring, Fiberglass Arrow Shaft, Archer's Tempo, and Turnabout. We have the Judgment of Kelgorath, Low Impedance Windings, Alloy Magazine, Immovable Object, Rounded. We've got Legal Action 2, this is a really good pulse rifle, this one. Full Bore, Appended Mag, Killing Wind, Rampage. That's pretty good for PvP. Got the Furatura 59, Arrowhead Break, Extended Mag, Threat Detector, Repulsor Brace. Repulsor Brace is a very attractive perk. Then we've got Negative Space, so Jagged Edge, Burst Guard, Tireless Blade, Surrounded. Too bad at all. Moving over to the other weapons, so we have the Syncopation 53, Arrowhead Break, Extended Mag, Steady Rounds, Vorpal Weapon. Got the Lodbrok C, Chamber Compensator, Ricochet Rounds, Fragile Focus, and Target Lock. Oh, that is good. Target Lock isn't a perk. We've got the Contingency Plan, so Arrowhead Break, Steady Rounds, Firmly Planted, Kill Clip. Pretty good. We've got the Redback 5 SI, Chamber Compensator, Appended Mag, Vorpal Weapon. Well, that is going to be really, really good. Pretty deadly, that one. Then we've got the Memory Interdict. That is a heavy grenade launcher, Linear Compensator, Alloy Casing, Impulse Amplifier, and Danger Zone. Finally, the Palmyra B. We have Counter Mass, Alloy Casing, Surplus, Chain Reaction. Not too bad at all. Some pretty good weapons in there this week. Finally today, let's head on over to the Eververse store and see what we have for Bright Dust. First of all, we have a shader called Jungle Viper. Well, that is very, very green. We've got the Biolume, well, also green. The green theme this week. Next up, the Heartbreaking Entrance. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. One of the best. Next up, Credence. That's a weapon ornament for trust. That already. Very, very good. Next up, we got Right This Way. Is very nice indeed. Next up, we got the Riven Projection. A Last Wish fan. Next up, we've got an ornament for Jade Rabbit. Pretty good. Next up, we've got the Callisto Lancer. Nice exotic ship. Then we got the All-Terrain Explorer, which looks very much like the motorbike. Then we've got the Celestial Shell. A little bit like a crab. We got the Technologic Bond, definitely up. Collecting that set through the Bright Dust myself, not shelling out on the silver. We got Disciple's Judgment. Very good indeed. Then we've got Cannon Fodder, a literal cannon. Then we've got the Sterile Neutrino effects. And we've got the Dominus Ghoul effects. And the Irradiant Droit. Wayfarer's Guise, that is a popular one of Thor. Got the Oiled Gunmetal. Do like that one. Good, and we've got another favourite of the Eververse store, the Vibrant Beach. So that is about it for the weekly reset information on the 28th of March 2023. I think the big news this week, well, we've got a couple of bits of big news. We got I think the big news this week is we have the Legend version of the Defiant Battlegrounds and also the Master route of... I think we've got a couple of big bits of news this week. So we've got the Legend version of the Defiant Battlegrounds and also the Master Raid as well, the Route of Nightmares. So really, really good stuff. If you're jumping into that, good luck. I think both of them are going to be quite difficult activities, but there should be some good loot at the end there for you. But as always, thank you so much for watching or listening, and for more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Well, whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, I hope you have a good time. Well, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you real soon.